So we've been using this thing pretty heavily the last couple of weeks, and Mike was inspecting the bucket and noticed a crack. We need to fix that before we use it too much more. So we're gonna use the plasma cutter and cut off these side cutters and yeah, get this thing all fixed up.
I don't know what's gonna happen to the sparks. They might curl around in the bucket, so.
Okay.
And we need to get to the Alright, let's just see what happens here. Alright, we got the side cutter off. This plasma was just barely strong enough to cut those bolts off. A torch would have been a much better option. We'll have to keep that on the list. But as far as this crack goes, it's a pretty deep crack, and this is pretty big material. It's already, the way the bucket was built, it looks like it's been plated. Maybe 3 plates of steel sandwiched together. So I'm going to take a grinder in here and try to open this crack up even more and put like a good bevel to it so I can get a nice weld on it, clean it all up, and then hopefully we can get a floor jack or something underneath this tooth right here and try to close this gap up just a little bit before I go to weld it. So let's get to grinding. Change of plans, we're going to try to plasma a bevel in and clean that up. Should be faster, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
All right, you guys, I want to take a minute to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is Birch Living. If you've never heard of Birch Living, they're a company that makes organic mattresses and bedding that is handcrafted right here in the United States. Each and every Birch Living mattress contains the perfect density of latex, quantity of wool, and type of steel spring, which provides unbeatable pressure relief. I sleep comfortably at night knowing that these mattresses are made without harmful chemicals, but instead are full of organic materials that help support farmers as well as protects the environment. Birch Living mattresses show up at your door insanely fast and are ready to be made and slept on that same night. One of my favorite things about Birch Living mattresses is the quality that goes into their work. They aren't afraid to show you the materials that are used to make mattresses, and their certifications and rigorous safety tests prove it. Gone are the nights of tossing and turning. You can sleep soundly knowing that Birch Living mattresses are made with quality materials and are incredibly comfortable. I love my Birchlux mattress, and I think you guys will too. If you need a new bed, go check out birchliving.com/laidbackliving or click the link below for $400 off a mattress plus 2 free pillows. It's an awesome deal, you guys. Thank you, Birch Living, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the project.
Nothing, huh?
Damn. I think because the bottom is attached, you know?
All right, guys, we got it all welded up, both sides here, completely welded. There was a hole right here. I filled the hole, I plugged it on both sides, so that should be a great holding point for this whole thing. The only thing we have left to do is get a couple bolts that we cut off to put that side cutter on. So we haven't got the side cutter back on yet. but we do need to run to town to get those bolts. But it's all welded up, looking good. Now we can get back to working with this thing. We've been using it a lot for moving logs onto the mill. These bigger, heavier logs, it works out perfect to get them right onto the mill. Much safer than before. We're trying to use a four-wheeler. So now that we have the bucket all fixed, feels like it's a lot safer. We can get back to digging as well. We were a little hesitant there about the digging. That was a good sized crack. I guess we'll see how the longevity holds up on the MIG welding. Done both MIG and stick welding over the years on heavy equipment and haven't seen a big difference. This is one of the bigger pieces of equipment that I've done it on though. So I guess we'll see if the MIG welding holds up just as well as it has in the past on the bigger pieces of equipment.
Yeah, hopefully it does. I mean, somewhere along the way, that crack must have just like gotten way bigger, maybe from favoring that side. So maybe for a little while we can kind of favor the other side while we're digging, because we do have some digging that we need to do. But we'll see. I think it should hold up. You did a great job.
Thank you very much. Yeah, whoever had this machine before me definitely favored the left side of the bucket, so that's probably where the crack stemmed from. I don't think it was us that did it. I think it was probably already cracked, and then we just opened the crack up. Sure. We haven't done anything really heavy with this, so I don't see how we could have cracked it. It was probably already cracked, and we just really exaggerated everything.
For sure.
I feel pretty confident in the fix, though.
I think, yeah, me too.
We were able to turn the welder up completely, so we were putting about 22 volts of power into this. Quite a bit of power. It's all half-inch steel, so I think we got a good chance of it holding up. Let us know what you guys think down below, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.